Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello from Finland. Hello from Finland is this channel's name. Uh, I mostly make videos about Finland, life in Finland, and my life in Finland. But from time to time, I make videos like this one, which I call my talking head videos. And today, by the way, it's a sunny day here in Finland today. And I'm going to tell you a a funny story from my life. This is a real story. Uh, we all we were all young, and many of us, including me, above all, are old now. And when I think back about my life, there are things that I regret that I've done them, and there are things that I regret. I regret that I haven't done them. And if somebody ever says, my life it was so wonderful, I do not regret anything I've done in this life. Don't believe them; they are liars. If if we were young again, most of us would have done many things a different way. So, anyway, this is a real story that happened to me, and what I regret things that I have not done. One of my favorite things, one of the favorite things in my life that I like doing is learning languages. And the second, another one interesting thing for me is psychology. And I regret that I didn't study psychology because uh, this funny story is about a malignant narcissist. It's not about me. I'm not a narcissist at all. I'm I'm not handsome. I'm not too clever, so I'm no narcissist. But I spent 13 years of my life living in Germany, and 10 of those 13 years I lived in Berlin, Germany, in the capital of Germany, and 6 years of these 10 years I worked for a wealthy Russian who was a malignant narcissist. He was my boss. The guy was complacent, smug, and very proud and very self-assured. And with every gesture, posture, he tried to impress, uh, to show you how handsome and how smart he was. And he loved money, but it was not the money that he loved above all. Above all, he loved fame. But he himself, he was not a famous person, not a celebrity. So he had always sought the friendship of the famous. There is a famous Russian film director named Nikita Mikhalkov. Probably some of you heard about him and know who he is. He's alive. He's still alive. And my former boss, his name was Konstantin. So he paid some money to a chain of middlemen who organized his meeting with Nikita Mikhalkov. So he got to know Nikita Mikhalkov, but he wanted his friendship. He needed to be able to brag and boast about this friendship with this famous film director. So he offered him to pay money for the presentation of one of Nikita's films in Hamburg, Germany. So he paid, as far as I can remember, 20,000 US dollars. And then, Nikita Mikhalkov is also a malignant narcissist and a manipulator. So he wanted more money from Konstantin, and he asked him if Constantine could finance, who could give him 30,000 US dollars for a film presentation in Moscow. Constantine agreed, but then he changed his mind. He decided not to give Nikita this money. So, and the money was supposed to be transferred to one of Nikita's accounts 1 week prior to the presentation. So we all sit in our office. Constantine, the boss, his secretary, a couple of bookkeepers, and myself. And telephone rings. One of the secretaries, Eva, she spoke fluent Russian. She picks up the receiver and her jaw drops. He's like, Konstantin, Nikita Mikhalkov's calling for you. Konstantin's like, put him on speaker, please. And comes to the phone, and everybody overhears the conversation. And the boss says, hello, Nikita. And Nikita, hello, Konstantin. Where's the money? It's less than a week before the presentation. The money is not in my account. And Konstantin says, Nikita, I have some financial problems. I cannot give this money to you now. And we all overhear the conversation. And Nikita is like, you fucking jerk. You used up rubber. Who are you talking to? I'm a tough guy. I will fucking destroy you. And everybody overhears. And Konstantin's face goes purple. And he cuts the conversation. In the end, he called Nikita later on and transferred 30,000 US dollars to him just to be able to continue this kind of friendship and to be able to drop his name in conversations with other people. So, I worked for this guy for 6 years, and it was a useful experience for me. I learned what kind of a man you should never be. It was a lesson for me, so I made my conclusions. So I hope this this story was really funny. If it was funny for you, if you liked it, please don't be shy to give this video your thumbs up. Smash that like button. Anyways, thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. Hope to see you here again, and hello from Finland. Bye-bye.